You can feel it in the air. This month, an energy which is making its presence known in big ways. The show is starting. The magical energies of November, December will be showing this to us quite directly. Can you feel it? The times they are a-changin', and changing fast. It keeps getting more and more exciting and more intense as each passing moment. We can clearly say it has begun. The show is starting, and the curtain is rising. It's time. Quoted from Earth Ally Chulia. The show is starting. Can you feel it? Can you see it? It's everywhere, in every country, in every heart. The collective is awakening. I can deeply feel our mother's joy. Love wins. It's happening. The energies we are all feeling are only getting more and more intense. The love is now pushing all ego out the door. Relax. Release it. You don't need it anymore. Respond in love instead of reacting in fear. Just allow and surrender to love. It's okay. Let it all go. There is nothing to fear. Fear is an illusion. It's part of the programming that needs to be transformed into love. Love is truly the key to this all. There is no other way. Surrender to only feeling love in every moment. The truth is now at every turn. Accept it and move on. Remember to respond and not react. Reacting only feeds the negative energies. So relax, take a focused breath. Responding in only love removes the ego fear. With the collective mind being in such chaos, keeping yourself centered is very important as this shifting is happening. We are all feeling the collective as a whole. Stay centered and project your love in the direction of truth. Allow the truth to transform the collective. This is the moment. This is the moment that we all have been waiting for. Love is now. Take your places, everyone. The show is starting. The curtains are lifting. Are you ready? Have you practiced your lines? Humanity is awakening, and the spotlight is now on. The moment has come to take the stage and be the love we are. End of quote. As we shared, the energies are preparing to give us quite a momentum this month for a full planetary awakening up ahead. The signs of the shift of the ages is everywhere. From the sun's help to all the planets in alignment to comets, massive upgrade and transformation are underway. The great awakening and the shifting of the ages is here. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. This energy is affecting everyone and everything on this planet. It's showtime, everyone. Quoted from Brett Kraft. I think November is going to be one hell of a month. End of quote. And quoted from Cobra. Compression breakthrough. The final victory of the light is near. On November 11th, a certain operation of the light forces will commence, and it might soon bring tangible results. Also, on November 13th, there will be a heliocentric T-square between Jupiter, Uranus, and Pluto. That astrological configuration will bring a tremendous release of tension, which will be felt throughout the whole solar system. It is also true that vast changes are taking place within the Pentagon that will soon inevitably lead to great increase of power of the positive military. And finally, I really like this comment by David Wilcock on Benjamin Fulford's blog. This is big, big, big stuff. Quoted, end of quote, quoted from David Wilcock. To clarify, a surprise is going to happen. We will not expect it. They are saying it will permanently change everyone's lives in the Western world. This is big, big stuff. End of quote. And quoted from De Suisse. When the day finally emerges, that day, when we have all woken up and can feel the love permeating everything, everywhere, and we then realize we could have had this long time ago, we will laugh at ourselves for having been so afraid. End of quote. And quoted from Grandpa Coyote, we are purifying ourselves through the fires of hell. Yay! That's in relation to the solar flares. The energies of November continue to whammy us on a daily basis, bringing us changes, transformations, upgrades, intense connections, and magical synchronistic events. Breathe, everybody, and relax, because here we go. Quoted from Earth Ally Rain, Cowabunga! Quoted from Jamie Price about the energies of November. What times we are in. Solar flares, nostril flares, Uranus squares, oh my. These are unprecedented times of change. Even if it's uncomfortable at the moment, it's all good. Let's get right down to it. First thing that comes up for November is just breathe. Just breathe through it. Allow life to flow around you. I'm shown an image as if energy is coming in from all directions. Rather than this being something that we are called to direct or focus, it is a powerful catalyst that is calling us to relax through rather than just push through. When we have this much going on energetically, just dealing with what is can feel like an uphill battle. So know that it is time to mainly just let it go and allow. Oops. One moment. It can seem like allowing is a passive state, but actually it is a wise state of observing and participating as the flow indicates. It's like walking down a hallway until you find an open door, and rather than deciding you're going to just make a door at a certain point in the wall. The astrology speaks to that as we are completing an eclipse cycle, which we just did, and we just ended Mercury retrograde on 11/10. This is a time of great movement, but that movement is mainly the undercurrent of release, the burning off of dross, and a time of sparking and ignition that will bring much transformation. We are in a major upgrade phase. It is interesting having this much solar activity with such a strong influence of Scorpio energy. Scorpio is the collective water sign. Its influence is deep on a personal level and ripples out boldly to the collective. Within all the initiation and ignition of the solar energy, the coronal mass ejections, is the depth of intensity that Scorpio offers. This is much of why the advice is just breathe through it. It's deep release. It is calling for our balance to just let it go. Some of the ascension symptoms that you might be experiencing. This has been time of quite an increase in ascension symptoms. I'm still seeing some of the same symptoms from October. They just have more added to them. In addition to October's ear ringing and brain changes, there may be dizziness, heart palpitations, every emotion under the sun, hot and cold flashes, fatigue, restless sleep or lack of sleep, digestive issues, and joint pains. Of course, not all symptoms are the shifting effects of ascension, so please take care of yourself accordingly. End of quote. Train again. Quoted from Star Sister Marcia. Deep energetic shifts have been taking place in the cosmos this week, and more are on the way. We have turned a corner at that Scorpio solar eclipse just a few days ago. We've now entered a transformational vortex that will remain white hot until late April 2014. On November 23rd, our star, the life-giving center of our solar system, born from the source, will be receiving the Uranus-Pluto energy and illuminating it with stellar radiance. This will happen within us as well as around us, because our star is not only above us, it's the divine flame within us. Life will be more dynamic in the months ahead, but more and more you'll find yourself initiating and collaborating with the powerful energies of change, rather than reacting often from a limiting, fear-based perspective. The magnitude of energetic change just can't be overstated. Extremely high-frequency vibrations have been coming at us at a much faster rate than our three-dimensional reality can easily integrate, and the greatest is just 2 weeks away. With this week's energetic shifts, we can begin to consciously create containers for the energies of transformation. End of quote.